And welcome in. Fourth inning here, already 2 men out. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely...
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Count going back and out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now, Forrest Wall. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Right through there for a strike. The Braves up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball there. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 9 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O from me right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. Mark Vientos next up for the Braves. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And next for Atlanta, Ellie De La Cruz. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Jerry Kelly. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Kicks and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead continues to grow.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Austin Riley trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Ryan Castillo getting ready to hit. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And now it's going to be Forrest Wall. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger. Suarez back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And Swanson is set down. And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's one away. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Mark Vientos now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul.
Good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Jared Kelnick digs in now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone.
There 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. First, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can lope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Ryan Castillo next up for the Braves. Foul ball. Riley at second with 2 down. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's out of here.
Home runs where you really don't know if you got it. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here is Forrest Wall. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Wisdom gathers and throws to first. And Acuna retired. That's the 3rd out. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
And now the lefty swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Now 2 away.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Big swing and a miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The right-hander back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Mark.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Vientos in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is out of here.
Velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now it's the 2nd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one pulled foul.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Drill out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. A well-deserved double. Great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Jared Kelnick. Clover to right field, way back, gone. third baseman, Austin Riley. On a line out towards center. Bellinger makes the play. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
That sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. This one's smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. On the ground, and that's just foul. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So 2 away with nobody on. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Smoked to the left, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This one trailed to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps over your head like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Clocker to right field, way back, gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. Scorch to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
And now Austin Riley. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ryan Castillo next up for the Braves. This one's smoked on its way out of here. here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Forrest Wall. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So it's a baker's dozen. 13 runs across the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he takes a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Down the line. Acuna after it. He's got it. And that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Bobby Witt Jr. Neris back to work. Left it to left center. Way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove pops off your bat like that.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Fastball for a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around. And that sound going off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Pitch to throw, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
All right, ready to get underway. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
One strike.
he deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That is it. The third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And the pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a pitch. And another ball.
2-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Tim Anderson. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he puts back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Josh Bell. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Weathers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This is Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. And the slider just misses. Weathers, a 6'1" lefty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Weathers fires.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
In the air, left field, on the run towards the line. And there's one down. JT Realmuto steps in.
Realmuto made his debut with the Florida Marlins all the way back in 2014. Had a pair of singles and 3 RBIs in the game.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Kicks and deals. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive. Fair ball. Marsh around second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. Led off the game with a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. De La Cruz makes the catch, in and go. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
the
off
batter will be the
for
shortstop,
Seattle,
J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. Right down the chute, and we're underway in Arlington. Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Kicks and fires. Gets under it and pops it up. Seager has a beat on it, and there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Ripped on a line. Rodriguez out of the play. And there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just misses with that one.
1-2.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air on the infield. Seager should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2-2 now. Semien waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
Count is full.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And here it comes.